Hey guys, good morning. It is like 2 p.m. 14:03 in Sweden, and I'm just about to get started with my day. I'm going out to buy some jeans because I'm going out this Friday. I haven't been out clubbing, for years, but this Friday I'm going out. My friend's turning 30, so I gotta show some love, show some support. It's gonna be fun. But I haven't had any like out clothes. I've just been very comfortable now every day for several years. And I asked if I could bring a suit because I only got like sweatpants. I mean, like track suits and regular suits. And I asked if I could bring a suit, but I couldn't. So I'm gonna have to buy a nice pair of jeans, and I'm gonna get this shirt from a friend tomorrow at work. So things are looking good. It's gonna be fun. And I don't know if you guys saw yesterday's video, the should I become an astrologer post. And like, I started thinking that yesterday at work, because yesterday was a very intense day, with a lot of arguing with a close friend, and I felt like astrology came in handy during the heated debate, because I was using, it feels kind of wrong, but I was using the astrology to make estimates, and to paint a picture, and it worked, you know. And since we were close, first, my friend that I was talking to, he would be confirming, what I said. He would be like, yeah, that okay, it makes sense. Oh yeah, that's a valid point, but he couldn't really, touch it, but he understood it, on a intuitive level, And a couple of times I was like, okay, it's because of, and mentioned that it was astrology, and he was like, nah, not again, man, not again, not with that bullshit. That doesn't make sense. But he, not knowing he did it, he already did confirm it. So it was like doing a blind test, and I could tell that he was capping. Well, he wasn't capping. He just doesn't believe in it, like most people don't. And I didn't either until I did. I don't even know how I got started for fun, And I still think it's, mostly just fun, you know, not something to put too much weight on, but I think it does, make a difference, in a way. Anyway, so yesterday I was like, should I become an astrologer? And I was looking up the work and how much money you could make and the education, and how would a regular day look like. And I read something about some people, some Swedish astrologer, the biggest in Sweden, Margareta Hedin. I was gonna say the Swedish name in English, man. I remember that doesn't make sense. And she was talking about what the best part of astrology was, and it was like to help people to see their reaction to things, and see that effect that it has on them. I was like, fine, yeah, sure, that's a generic answer. But I don't know what it is, but lately, it feels like I have been, connected to my higher power, or like in tune. And yesterday, I met a friend. Uh, this friend, he's always doing his own thing. He's always out and about. He's very spontaneous and not much for routines and shit. So sometimes we hang out for a day or for 2 or 3 days in a row, and then we don't hang for a while. And he has moments where he doesn't reply, and because he's back on the game, so he's back on the smoking. When he smokes, he wants to walk more, but when he plays computer games, he's just locked. Now he's been at home for 5 days, just gaming, not doing shit. But so yesterday he called, and he was a mess. He called me. He was like, "Fuck, man. I haven't been outside in 5 days. Just been gaming this piece of shit bullshit game, Tibia. Man, yeah, that is a bullshit game. But he seemed, you know, kind of hung over, hung over, like in a sense. But yeah, I was down, so he came over. I finished my food, then we were out for a walk, and we had this really intense conversation. And as always, since we just talking random shit, I'm always, you know, trying to, he talks a lot, he talks a lot. Uh, I'll get back to that later. I mean, it's a fun tidbit. But I kept bringing up astrology and how I did make use of it. Yesterday at work, I said the same thing to him that I said to you. And he, he acknowledged my not my viewpoint, but my argument, and he he was taking a little bit more and more interest in the subject, because apparently he looked it up a couple of things before for fun too, and some of the things, when I'm describing some things, he's yeah, okay, that's true. My mom actually is like that, and so yeah, but we were done with the walk, we were talking. It was nice, it was a nice conversation, it felt very healthy. It felt very healthy and be- beneficial. Like the thing with him is he's very intense. He's quick on the button. When he never understands, what I'm trying to say because I never get to finish my story. I never, speak to the, yeah, I never get to finish my story. So I'm like, so I was going out, and oh, you're going out. Oh, really? Yeah, I walked out once, that's great. I don't really understand what you're meaning, but how does going out relate to that subject, And like, and the thing was going out, I know this friend of one who got like, oh my God. Oh my God. And I never get to finish my point, and I get so, you know, shaken up, when I'm not able to control the situation and I don't get to do my, one, two, threes and orders. So I just give up. I'm like, fuck it, I don't care, man. Like since you need to talk, you can talk. That's just what I'm going with. If someone has the, sometimes it's sometimes he does it more than other times. But this time, he just come out from a rut. So this time I was like, fuck it, I don't really need to focus on me right now. I had some good strong days. But damn, this guy. But so we were done with the walk. We got back up to my place, and he downloaded it. I was like, okay, let's check your chart. Let's check your chart. And he downloaded the app to pattern, and we checked his things. And I went into it like astrology.com and like I looked up the meaning. So okay, he had his moon was an Aries, for example, and his ascendant, his rising was Libra. So, but we started, we looked up his Aries meaning, right? And he related so much to it. He was like, I don't know what happened, but it was like a fire just like lit him up. He totally changed his personality, like from when we met, from like the start of the walk. Like we yeah, I mean he just lit up, and like it was perfect starting with because he had a lot of fire, he had he's a Sagittarius, he has several other Sagittarius placements, three Aries placements, and a Leo, I think. Yeah, one, yeah. And all of these descriptions describing his different patterns and shit. It was like yeah, Mars and Leo. He had so much fire, and he really was. When he was talking, it was just so obvious to me, like that he was a firecracker person. That's what all of the like headlines for his uh, for his texts were like. I don't have much fire, so I wasn't prepared for that because most of mine are like okay, different and goofy and trustworthy and steadfast, and hardworking, those type of shit. But his was like, buckle up. This guy is a real firecracker, like, and I was reading out loud to him, and it was like, it was such a fun thing. It was such a fun thing. Like I was really enjoying it. And he did too. So and I want to say he fell for it, but he enjoyed it, and it definitely empowered him, I think, because I if you can relate to something, right, you're gonna like it. And he related to like basically everything, basically everything. There was a couple of things that he twisted, a bit, but from my perspective, it even made sense. Like because Leos and Mars, they can get defensive sometimes or combative. When their self image is threatened, and it was exactly in those moments where he like trying to wiggle a bit, but he's a very honest guy, so he's very honest and authentic, and shit. So that was cool. That was cool. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I mean, I'm really enjoying my journey right now. Just taking it easy, and I'm not taking it easy. Maybe I just got more energy. Maybe it's a bit of both. But my standards, a while ago, man. So if I don't do these 3 hours of yoga, I'm not gonna feel good, But lately, I did half an hour meditation today. I did 10, 15 minutes of qigong, and while I might seem tired, I'm not really. I'm feeling really relaxed, almost like I smoked a small joint, because I'm just like what would you call it? Floundering? No, not floundering. I'm welting. No, that's the Swedish. Vältra. Yeah, I'm just enjoying myself, and yeah, I love it. Meditation, qigong, semen retention. I am now on day 12. Yeah. What else? Gonna do some cardio. Gonna do some body weight fitness, or at least something, one of those. If I can do both, that'd be great. Peace out, guys. Hope you guys have a great day. Uh, Hopefully, I'll see you again.